What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Hoists it forward. Leeds were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Has a goal! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
That's not going to make it. Phillips battles to win it back. Shackleton. Denied brilliantly.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Time for a change in personnel. 2 changes being made right now. And he's cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rodrigo. Shot at goal! Oh, yes! It's there! Finally! Finally! Finally!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Leeds take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Ayling. Phillips. Cooper. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Leeds leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to... Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Shackleton. Well, that's where he wants it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Sane! Oh, the ball's come loose. Repelled by the keeper. Oh, sweet feet. Sane! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Great leap! It's there! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Leeds take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Leeds looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Sane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, the first goal came from this. Massive leap! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Leeds grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leeds sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Zaha. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince, weren't they?
Leeds really could have done without this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
Crystal Palace get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Schlupp played in with accuracy. Well played, he saw that coming. Klich. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Over to the left. He's left his man. Striding forward, facing goal. And a header! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Leeds making consecutive changes here. So the lead now is 2. Going for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue, and a second time! The defence can get it clear. So that's it, it is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Click. Douglas. Plays it long. Played into space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to hoof it away. Longstaff does well there. Alert. Sane! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Longstaff. Gale.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And here's Rodrigo. Sane! That is going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leeds head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. Leeds carrying a 1-goal lead. Shackleton. Newcastle are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Now the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Sane!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Oh, good take in a good area. Sane! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. And it's played forward. He's played him through. Well read, he's sorted that out. Peacock Farrell gets it upfield. Shackleton. Leeds still to register a shot on target. Sonny! Cork. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Has a go! And he's found the net!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Leeds take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Alioski tries to clear. Great run on the overlap here. Crosses into the box. Look. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leeds, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shoots! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Leeds grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Click. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be the final act. Leeds always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Leeds have this enviable home record, still undefeated up to now. Berardi gets it forward. And they've been caught out here. Going for goal! And he's done it! An act of charity gratefully received. Leeds take the early advantage. Leeds have a very fine defensive record over recent games.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Leeds grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leeds sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Time for a change in personnel. And the finish! And oh! He's still got it, needs help. Click. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's it. Leeds emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply a better team. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. Berardi looks to bypass the midfield. Oh, he's broken through. Right through the middle. Poveda shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. Phillips. Zinchenko positions himself well and cuts it out. And the half-time whistle goes. So another team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Leeds head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Sané. Denied brilliantly.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Tries a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Sané! Poveda, another chance! And in again! There's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Ederson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Leeds have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Dashing forward at pace. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Leeds just have to run down the clock. Goes for goal! That's got him rattled. And the referee brings it to a close. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Defending of the desperate variety. Just brushed off the ball there. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Leeds have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Click. He's in! Good. Sane! And the ball's come out. In towards the middle. It's on a plate. Has a pop! It's in! First blood drawn.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Leeds get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And he just whacks it away. They're going to throw in. Ricardo Pereira, puts him into the middle. Madison! This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Madison! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself a peach of a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Leicester grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got away. Chance. Gets up to head it. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tielemans switches it towards the other side. Albrighton plays it. And the first half is done. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we're already back underway here. Well, that had to be more accurate. Sonny plays it out to the wing. Sonny! Corner. Great leap! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Perez proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Barnes. Barnes! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Sonny. Ricardo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Leeds are beaten. It is not the result they needed. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
We're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is super.
Sonny! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Leeds have an early lead. Good start. Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Ailing. Leeds have been very strong at home this season, in fact still unbeaten here.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more...
And the shots! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Leeds take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Good ball. And they've been caught. He's gone for it! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, he's in!
It's Rashford!
Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So is this the start of a comeback? There's the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Leeds are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And time is up. Leeds emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
And that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.